In just 30 days, YouTube has changed my life, and I'm going to show you exactly how. 30 days ago, I was terrified to put myself on YouTube. I had no idea if anyone would watch. In fact, I had 11 subscribers, which were all family and friends. But something unexpected happened in just 30 days. YouTube didn't just teach me how to create videos, it changed the way I see myself, my possibilities, and my future. So if you're thinking about starting your own channel or you're curious what it's really like for a beginner, then stick around. I'm going to take you behind the scenes of my first 30 days and share the wins and the setbacks and the lessons that could help you get started too. So, if you don't know my name, it's Renee, and I'm a mom from California. And 30 days on YouTube, that's where I'm at right now. In June of 2025, I decided I was all in. So, my first takeaway after 30 days is just dream past the limit so that you can become more. So, what do I mean by this? YouTube has the ability to spark a new way of you seeing yourself and a new future. So maybe you felt stuck, wondering if there's more that you could be. For me, my life was dictated by the school bell ringing. I am a teacher, a mom with a mortgage, kids in sports, and kids heading off to college. I felt like I was living in a box with the lid tightly shut. I mean, I could see the corners, but I couldn't see the sky. So I became inspired by the thought, what if I could add an ER or an OR to my identity? Teacher and mother becomes creator or author or speaker or advisor or instructor. What if I was no longer just dependent on my teacher salary? That idea lit me on fire, and YouTube gave me the permission to dream bigger than teacher or mom. It gave me the possibility of becoming even more. So maybe you're in your own box wondering if there's more that you could be, if there's a bigger version of yourself waiting to break free. Maybe you're a newlywed or a parent with toddlers or a midlifer who keeps running, but no matter how fast you run, your paycheck never grows. YouTube won't just give you an outlet, it'll give you a key, a way to lift the lid off that box and finally see the sky. That brings me to my next insight, and this one hit me pretty hard. No one is watching, you guys. And yes, that's a curse, but it can also be a blessing, and here's why. Because no one was watching, I had freedom. If my sound was bad or my editing was messy, it didn't matter. I could just learn and practice and make those mistakes. I looked at this dead zone time in my journey almost like a special gift of figuring it out and learning the craft so that I could be on my way to producing higher quality videos. And maybe you feel like me. You're just starting out on YouTube and you realize that no one's watching and you kind of feel like you're standing in the middle of a dark desert. You're holding this little lantern of hope because you believe that you have something of value to share, but no one can see your light. And it can feel kind of lonely, like you're just shouting out into this void. But this quiet phase is actually a secret advantage where you can research and experiment and learn your craft of script writing and talking in front of a camera and sound and editing. And you can reframe this dark desert time in your journey to realize that later on people will be watching. And by then you'll have gained clarity and expertise. And it'll be exciting for your viewers to actually go back through your channel's history and be motivated by your growth and your success. Don't be discouraged by the dead zone phase. Just start and post and reframe your mindset to see it as gaining confidence and knowledge and expertise. The next insight I gained is something I had to experience the hard way. Everything is hard before it gets easy, and I'm not techie at all. Filming and editing and sound and setting up a website, it was a challenge. But here's my mantra. If others can do it, then so can I. I mean, look at all the different types of people that have YouTube channels, grandmas, grandpas, and busy moms, and blue-collar workers, and everyone in between. Not all these people are born tech savvy. And maybe you felt the same. You're thinking, I'm not techie enough, or how will I bring value to my viewers? So when you get stuck, then just Google it or YouTube it, and you'll get yourself back on track so that you can move forward. Also, when things got hard for me this last month, my vision really kept me going. My why is way stronger than my fear, and my why is way more powerful than the things that I think I'm incapable of doing. And maybe you've thought, I'll never figure this all out, but the truth is everyone starts somewhere, and every challenge is just part of the process. Create your why and purpose for doing this. That way, when you experience issues, then remind yourself why you're doing it and push through and find the solution. And that big issue that was such a problem today will become easy and automatic for you by tomorrow. Now, I've shared with you the insights that I've gained, so let's talk about the analytics, my first 30 days of wins and setbacks and what they've taught me. When I posted my first video, it was under 10 views and 11 subscribers, all family and friends. By day 11, 24 subscribers, and that meant that complete strangers had actually found me, so that gave me a little glimmer of hope. By day 12, I posted my first YouTube short, and within minutes, 233 views, and 485, and within an hour, 1.5K. I felt like, wow, I actually sent a message in a bottle into the middle of a vast ocean, and somebody actually found it, so it was a little spark of hope. By day 30, here's where I stand. 10 long videos, 21 shorts, almost 15,000 views, 34 subscribers, and earnings 0. Obviously, it's nothing to write home about, you guys, but hey, I have gone down the YouTube rabbit hole of research a million times, and one common thread of advice just keeps reappearing, and that is be consistent. So whether you decide to post 3 videos a day or 1 quality video a week, just be consistent. Show up for your viewers. People need to know you, they need to start to like you, and they need to learn to trust you. So in closing, yes, I'm a regular mom with a brand new channel, but YouTube has changed my life in 30 days, not because of my subscriber count or the money that I've made, but because I found hope and I fell in love with the process and I realized that this is just the beginning. So if you're just starting out, check out my video about creating your first YouTube video. And if you're ahead of me in the game, then leave me advice in the comments and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.